Good morning, my lovely, lovely people. Let's see who is here this morning. We have Steve. Good morning, Steve, and Kenny. And yes, we are listening to pirate music because we're coloring the pirate girl. Good morning, Emily. And let's see, Lisa. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning. Let's see, let's scroll down. Mary, good morning. Robin, good morning. Let's see, Tara Lynn, good morning. Let's see. I'm not missing anyone. Chloe, good morning. Pop down. Who do we got? Who is Cindy? Good morning, Cindy. Okay, if I missed anyone, I apologize. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Okay, so I've been looking at this page, especially after posting it, and I have to say I am not happy with her skin. So we were going to move on to other parts, but is anybody opposed to us working a little bit more on her skin? I feel like she needs some more depth. Looking at her, I was like, it's a little bit light. So I feel like I want to do a little bit more on that. Side note, I saw everyone's congratulations in the Discord, but if you're not in the Discord and you haven't been there yet, we got a house. I'm so excited. It was like, we had one lined up, and we were gonna go with it. It was kind of, we were settling for it because there is limited choices right now because the housing market is insane. Yes to more skin? Okay, good. Thank you, yes. So whether you are buying or renting right now, the housing market is incredibly insane. And this company we were looking at, we had looked at a floor plan, we loved it. All those floor plans are gone, like just poof, gone. And so we're like, okay, we just wanna make sure that we get one and we get a good one so we get a good place. So we had, picked one out, there were some things, the kitchen wasn't all that big, there were just a few like little things. And right before Steve was about to hit submit on the deposit, one of the houses that we had looked at literally 2 months ago, the exact house, somehow miraculously came back on the market. So you better believe we snapped that puppy up, and it's got the 4 bedrooms that we want, which means we can have an office, and it's gonna be amazing. And we move in 2 weeks. So here is my plan, because I don't want to just be, obviously, like, there's gonna be some times in which I can't stream, because literally my computer will be unplugged and everything's gonna be in boxes as we get everything set up. So here is my plan. I think I'm gonna record some content beforehand and maybe release some premieres at my regular stream times for like that week. So either way, or I might do like, I don't know, I have some ideas, but the point is it's not going to be completely silent. I still want to be, oh, thanks Kenny, thanks Lisa. Yes, it's so exciting. Things are going to be good. But so things aren't going to be completely silent. We won't be doing live streams, but I believe I will have some content to release for you all during that time that we are doing it. And then I was thinking to celebrate, once we are completely settled and, everything's good to go and set up, I was thinking, because everybody loved it so much when we did it last time, that after, all the dust is settled, office is set up, we're all good to go, that we should do another straight week of streams again. Like I said, everyone really seemed to enjoy that. We saw a lot of fresh new faces. And so, yeah, I'm thinking to celebrate afterwards, we'll do another week straight of streaming. So that is the plan for now. But either way, Steve and I were both just in disbelief at how lucky we got. And it was just like, it was amazing. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I'm so excited. 2 weeks can't come fast enough. However, I did look around at our place now and I'm just like, because, before it wasn't super real. I knew we had to move and we were going to have to pack, but it just wasn't real. And now that it is, I'm like, oh man, we have too much stuff. Why do I have all this stuff? So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Well, yeah, Lisa, I don't want to just stay silent, So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try and do some stuff. Thanks, Chloe. Good morning, Joe. So yeah, it should be good. All right, so back to the stuff at hand. That was the announcements portion of the stream today. Thanks, Joe. announcements portion of the stream is done. So now we're going to dive in this. Like I said, I want to add a little bit more to her face. I feel like it's just too light. It says, yeah, house, totally understand. We're very limited on what we could get in our new house. 8 months ago, we found one at last minute like you did. It's not a perfect wish. We had one more linen closet. No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, the place that we were settling for only had 3 bedrooms. The yard was nice and big, but the kitchen is the same size as the kitchen that we have now, which is just incredibly small. But this new place, it's got the 4 bedrooms. It's got a glorious kitchen. I'm so excited. But it was just perfect. Like it was meant to be. Anyway, all right. So we are going to start with chestnut today. Okay. Let's make sure, let's get in a little bit closer. Make sure we're in focus here. But yeah, it's crazy how everything went down. I am very pleased though. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, we're gonna start with chestnut. Hi, Ruthie. But yeah, it was just crazy how it all went down. So yeah, I think what I want to do is I'm gonna pick a page and I'm gonna color it and record it, and then I'll do premiere releases, I think. Good morning, country gal. Says, morning, lurking, working. We bought a house last summer. It was insane. Wondering how long this will go on. I don't know. See, I've been looking at houses for the last year because it has been ages since. Oh, hi, Harper. Hi, Harper. Such a good doggo. I've been looking at houses for the last year, you know, because it's been ages since I moved, and I wasn't sure, you know, how early I should be looking. But the company we're going through, they don't like pre-lease. And so we were definitely limited by what our lease is like on this current place. And so we couldn't really get any place earlier. And so we finally started, you know, legitimately doing stuff here in June. And all the houses that were available for were just gone, man. And even still, the listings they did have, like we could physically see them disappearing off the list with how quickly everything was going. And so when this one popped up, I called Steve, and like I said, he was literally about to hit submit for the deposit on this other place, which would have been incredibly more difficult if we wanted to switch. And I was just like, oh my gosh, look at this link. And we're like, what? So yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, I like this much better already, just having more depth right here. I just felt like she was just looking a little too pale altogether, you know? But it's just crazy because even if anything new had popped up, odds are it wouldn't have been available until like August, which is late August, which is too late for us and our current lease. And so the fact that it was like available now, I was like, what? Good morning, Tanya. So yeah, you better believe we jumped on that puppy pretty quick and are both just like over the moon about it. So now comes the long task of the list of, you know, finding movers and, you know, switching everything over and just all of that. So yeah, I think this week I'll work on putting out content for while I am MIA. Yeah. And then we'll celebrate when I get back. We'll celebrate and we'll stream just like a bunch. Okay. Let's do more here. And then let's do a bit more on the chin. Obviously, like, I don't share too much, but to give you some insight, like, this has been a long time coming, and I feel like just with lockdown and the kids schooling at home all this year, like, they've been troopers through this whole thing, you know, everything that went down was unprecedented. So it's like, not only are Steve and I, you know, just really looking forward to having more space, I feel like the kids have earned it as well. You know, they've stuck through it and they've managed exceedingly well. So we definitely feel like this is a reward for them as well. Exactly, Lisa, exactly. Della, we got a house finally, and we will be moving in 2 weeks. And so I'm gonna have to be MIA for a little bit because we'll be switching internet and everything will be unplugged and everything. And so I'm gonna have to be gone for a little bit. So I'm gonna make some content for while I'm gone, but when everything is officially back to streaming, then I want to celebrate by streaming for an entire week straight. Right, Mary? I know, I feel like I gotta go check out Captain Jack after this is done. And we're just using chestnut still. We did skin last time, but like I said, after kind of looking at this and staring at it for a little while, I knew I wanted to add a bit more, go a little bit heavier on the shadow on her face and everything. So that is what we are doing today. Thanks, Stella. Right, Kenny? It was so funny. I don't know if I mentioned last time, but little Steve, he was telling us the other day, he was just like, remember that time when we were all under the blankets and we were snuggling? I want to do that again. You know, he was remembering Snowpocalypse with so much fondness. And it's just like, oh. Like I said, you know, we did our jobs as parents if he wasn't, you know, concerned or stressed during that whole thing, you know? So, yeah, they're pretty... They do good. And this isn't me, like, tooting... Well, it is a little bit, like, tooting my own horn, you know, about my kids. But, you know, they're really well-behaved kids, honestly. And they have just done so well. It was so funny. They were in their room the other day. And I heard them starting to, like, kind of fight and bicker about something. I don't know what it is. And mid-bicker, they both stopped. And little Emily was like, oh, wait a minute. Santa's always watching. Quick, we gotta make up. And she's like, sorry. And then little Steve was like, oh, sorry. And then they were fine. They did it all on their own. It's like, all right. Cool. Good job, Santa. All right. So we're just using more chestnut here. But yeah, it's just a huge weight off our minds knowing we've got one locked in. You know what I mean? So I just got to figure out what content to make for it, what page to color. Okay, a little bit on this other side. Right, Tanya? He is. In a totally not creepy kind of way. Right, Lisa? That's what I was thinking. Like, I was just, like, looking at her, like, in my head, when we streamed last time, I was just like, yeah, okay, it looks pretty good. But after looking at it on Instagram and everything, I was just like, I'm not happy with that. You know, normally if I were coloring on my own, you know, I probably would have fixed it right then and there. But given that, you know, we had time between streams, I had time to really kind of look at it and contemplate, you know? Oh, absolutely, Kenny. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think there's a house because these houses are newer built. I think this place was built in like 2018. I don't think there's a single place that's newer built these days that doesn't have it. Seriously, Tanya. All right, no Santa for you. All right, let's grab nectar. All right. Now, remember, we went over this. This has quite a few layers of color on it already. So that's something to take in consideration if you're going over yours again as well. Things are going to shift differently because of that. Like, we're not seeing too much the nectar right now just because, and I am pressing harder, but a lot of that has to do with how many layers we already have on her. It does get more difficult to work with it the more layers you have. And we've got, what, at least 6 or 7 going on here already? Seriously? Right, Kenny? Absolutely. It was just seemed so much lighter. And I think it's part of that, you know, you step away and look at it and then you're like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, exactly. They do. But a lot of times, like when you're in art class and you're doing a painting, like they recommend that you step away and kind of look at it from a distance because it gives you a much better idea of what it is that you're working with. And I do have a tendency just naturally to go a little bit lighter on the skin tone anyway, and I think part of that has to do with, you know, just hesitancy and confidence in general in doing skin. Like I don't mind doing skin, but there is definitely part of me that like is concerned about going too dark sometimes. So I will occasionally default and go lighter than I probably should. Plus, it's also been ages since I used Prismacolors. Told her Santa would kidnap her and she'd never be seen again. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that's enough to terrify you. Good Lord. Brothers are mean. Oh, hang on. Forgot to turn off work notifications. We're gonna start coming in now that closing in on the morning. We're gonna pause those for a couple hours. Okay. Right? Yeah, that's terrifying. And then we might actually get some other browns in here, not just the chestnut, to add a bit more of the shadow. So I am pressing a little bit harder with the nectar, but part of that is I need to because there's so many layers. But I think darkening this up a little bit is going to add some depth. Go. All right, so let's go ahead and take. It might, but if I can balance it out, it shouldn't be too different. Because a big part of it is contrast. If I was doing this all one color, then it would definitely look different. But it's about making sure that you're keeping the contrast, which is why we're gonna grab another brown and make sure we're bringing in some of those shadows. Okay, a sip of tea here. All right, so I want to grab a brown now. We are going to grab dark brown, which I think actually I have out already. Yeah, here it is, dark brown. Okay, and then we're gonna add in some of those higher contrast shadows on here. Yeah, they should. Good. Trying to think if there was anything that my siblings ever told me. So, you know how, like, you can make baked potatoes, like with russet potatoes? My sisters convinced me that if you ate the skins of the potato, it would make you run faster. And so I would literally, like, take a bite of the potato, like, if we had baked potatoes, like, I would eat some of the skin of the potato, and then I would immediately get up and, like, run across the room and ask them if I was faster. They thought they were so funny. Exactly, Della. Exactly. She'd be nice and tan, not all pale, unless she's like a pirate that pirates the Antarctica. Hi, Bev. All right, definitely gonna add some of this brown here. But see, this is good, because if we had gone this dark to begin with, we might have not gotten as good a blend as we are. So, you know, like I said, it's always easier to go lighter at first and add more than it is to take away. Okay, we're just using dark brown now. Yeah, I think it's easy to be afraid to add in some of these darker shadows sometimes. Who was it who said it? Was it Belinda or Sammy who said if you feel like it's too light, it probably is? I'm trying to remember who said that. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do around the eyes. Yeah, I'm liking this much better now that we're going a bit darker. More to the eyes. I'll be a dusky pirate. Let's see. More here. Let's see. Dark blender. Yeah, more. Yeah, most definitely. Move this out a little bit. So after you have this many layers on here, it is easy to accidentally scrape away some of the dark colors. So just, you know, use a careful hand when you're doing it so you don't get rid of what you just put down. Oh, sorry, I'm using rosy beige right now. Sorry, I grabbed that without saying anything. Hi, Allie. Good morning, evening, afternoon. Good time zone. All right, dark brown. Steve, can you turn that fan on high and maybe turn the other fan on low? Yeah, I'm liking this a lot better. This needs to be darker though. Oh? Yeah, she's coming together. Much better now. Still not entirely happy with her nose. I feel like we need to darken that up again. I'm gonna make sure we got that nice kind of defining shadow there. Oh, most definitely, Kenny. Most definitely. Well, and I feel like now that we've darkened up her skin a little bit, we could comfortably make her hair a little bit darker as well. Okay, let's grab beige sienna. little bit under her nose. Yeah, I like how that's coming along. This was what she needed. Yeah, sometimes just taking that time away to like kind of stop and look at what you're doing really helps. Hi, Connie. Good morning. All right, let's grab our chestnut again. I want to add a little bit more darkness under her lip. And then we're going to grab our beige sienna. Okay, and then let's grab our light peach. That out a little bit. Okay, let's see what else. That's right, the kittens. I saw those, Connie. They're so cute. They're all little fluffy and they're like chartreuse and no, what is it? Steve, what are those all gray kittens called? Is
Chartreuse?
it chartreuse? Is it chartreuse? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're super cute. So super cute. Okay, her lips, let's add a little bit more to her lips as well. Okay, so we're gonna grab dark brown. Yeah, like that, yeah. Yeah, super cute, right?
That was Russian.
Yeah, Russian blues, those are pretty. Yeah, Russian blue, yeah. Oh, they're Brits. Okay. Yeah.
What a chartreuse.
They're so cute.
They're great kitty.
I'm using chestnut right now.
I bet they're adorable.
They are. I'll show you Connie's pictures after stream. But yeah, they're super cute. Okay, now let's grab rosy beige. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Okay. Dave's trying to get the
Cat herding.
Yeah, cat herding. He opens the door and they all just flood in. Okay, and chestnut a little bit here. Okay, and then rosy beige again. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Now let's add just a little bit more to her scar as well. So let's grab our chestnut. Working last night, I created my swatch chart for my Inktense polys and lumies as they're being delivered Friday. Awesome, Marilyn! Very cool. All right, so chestnut. Congratulations. Oh, I'm gonna use a little bit of chestnut on the outside. Okay. And then we are gonna grab rosy beige again. Nice, Marilyn. Got your hands full. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna do the light peach. Do I want to do light peach? No, we're gonna grab peach, regular peach. Okay. Are we feeling better about this? Is this too dark? Too dark. Let's take peach. I want the only thing you look at is her wound on her face, but I mean, she is a pirate. That light peach there, soften that just a bit. Okay. All right, we're gonna leave her skin alone for now. Now we're gonna wait to do her hair and everything, or not wait. We're gonna wait to see if we need to add more after we do her hair, which we are going to start on now. So for her hair, let's see, hang on. Stream here, 1 second. Okay, sure, live chat. Okay. All right, so for her hair, black raspberry, most definitely. For sure, Michelle, lurk away. All right, so let's grab black raspberry. Okay, let's see. Do I have black cherry out? Was this black grape? Yeah, that's black grape. We want black cherry also. Thanks, Kenny. Yeah, I'm much happier with it. Let's see, that's dark purple. Black cherry? Yes, I believe so. 1078. Okay. So, black raspberry, black cherry. We're gonna get sepia. Hold on, I think I have that out already. Yes, I do. All right, sepia. We're gonna get. Let's see. Thinking of French gray, actually. French gray 50, which I think we have out already. Yes. Okay, that is what we are going to start with. I suppose I should choose kind of like a highlight color. Let's do light umber. I don't think we have that out already. Go. All right, so we have got black raspberry, black cherry, sepia, French gray 50, and light umber. Okay. So let's start over here. Okay, and let's start with black raspberry, yeah? Thanks, Connie. Yeah, I feel much better about oh dang, there was I didn't clear out the lead that's stuck in the sharpener from yesterday. Hang on. There it goes. Ah! Drop the lid. Hang on. It's rolling away. There we go. There we go. Okay, hang on. I think she'll really start to come together when we add the hair and stuff. Okay. This goes back on like so. Mind that I'm getting shaving. Nothing like the explosion of shavings we had yesterday, right? What made me decide to use Prismas? Popular demand, and I hadn't used them in a while. So I had given the group choice of like Pablo's or Prismas, and everybody wanted Prismas. And so I said, as long as I had the colors, we would use Prismas. So that was the leading factor in that. Mary, Allie, because they're awesome. I hadn't used them in a while, so, you know, gotta give them the benefit of the doubt here. All right, so black raspberry is what we are going to use first, okay? I do forget sometimes how soft they are. There we go. All right, so black raspberry. Plus, also in this heat, like they are much softer, I feel, than they would be normally. So I'm doing this kind of in sections so that we can create the highlights in the hair. Okay, that's the black raspberry. Now we're gonna grab the black cherry. Tanya! Oh my gosh. Lozzie! Hello, Lozzie! Good morning! How are you? Or No, it's good afternoon for you. Good afternoon. All right, black cherry. How are you, Ozzy? Hope you are well. Okay, black cherry. Okay. And then dark brown. I'm a Prisma girl in a Prisma world. See, I hear you singing that in my head, Mary. All right, dark brown. No, sorry, this is sepia, not dark brown. I apologize. This is sepia. Definitely a pretty dark of the browns though, for sure. Okay. And we're gonna grab our light umber. Generally, yeah, I mostly stick with one brand. I'm gonna go over this. And we'll see how much I burnish. I kind of like the paper texture when I do hair, just because it's hair, you know? All right, and then 50% French gray. And not to mention with, oh, that didn't come out very highlighty, did it? No, we're gonna get rid of the 50% French gray. That is not what we want. We're gonna grab 20% French gray. That was way too dark. Way, way, way too dark. And then we are going to utilize our mono eraser here. That was just not what I wanted. Nah, we may still burnish it. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so 20% French gray. Much better. I don't want to lose that highlight, you know? Sounds good, D. Lurk away. Okay, light umber. All right, let's see. We're gonna get some dark brown in here. Okay. So dark brown number 946. We may actually end up using the dark brown instead of the sepia. With it being just one strand of hair, we can make a few changes. But I added the black cherry and the black raspberry because I wanted that kind of almost like burgundy kind of look for the hair, you know? It is not. I know. It's a shocker. It's a complete shocker. I don't know. Who even am I? Not a Johanna page. I'm using Prismas. Like, pretty sure I've been taken over by somebody else. Oh my gosh. Am I Mary? Mary! What happened? Alright, so we're using the raspberry, black raspberry. Not raspberry. Raspberry would be incredibly red. But black raspberry. Organizer by Brent faints. Oh no! Lassie fainted! Someone save Lassie! Alright, let's see. This strand follows all the way here. Let's move over a little bit. It's not Friday yet. We can't switch till then. Oh no! Well, things are gonna get interesting. See, Mary must have her coffee already. She's feeling feisty this morning. All right, black cherry. Okay, let's get our dark brown. We might need to get a little bit of that sepia in here, just get a little bit of darkness. Okay, let's grab the sepia. And let's see. Light umber. She just hasn't had enough coffee yet. She'll mellow out a bit. I love it. You ladies crack me up. Alright, light umber here. Okay. And then we're gonna grab our 20% French gray. Gives Lozzie a lift. There you go. See, we got you, Lozzie. We got you. All right. Now I want to go ahead and try. We're gonna use the blender real quick. It's got that nice kind of burgundy look. It's really making those kind of reds and purples pop. So I feel like it's going to be too dark now. So what you can do, if it's saturated it too much, you can go ahead and grab your white and soften that up a little bit. There you go. Good combinations there. So we're going to go ahead and use the white. And the magic happens, right? One finger types. Okay. And that just kind of takes the edge off just a little bit, so it doesn't overwhelm the rest of the picture, you know what I mean? That makes that red pretty bright. Yeah, that's not too shabby. You can use the dark sepia on top of that if we want to tone down that red even more and make sure that we're still getting those contrasting colors between the strands. So we're using the sepia to create that line. You converted me to a burnisher? Awesome. Yeah, I love it. I don't think I ever don't burnish a page. Honestly, it's just so crazy, like, when I think back to, you know, my style before versus my style now, you know? I mean, everybody's style changes over the years, but I could probably teach my past self a thing or two. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. Hi, Michelle. With my tea here. Okay, let's keep moving on. So let's grab our black raspberry. I know hair can tend to be a little repetitive. I think what we'll do is we'll keep doing hair for just a little bit, get a section of this done, and then I can do the rest of the hair off stream so you guys don't have to sit through. Oh, Michelle. Wait, like move as in move from your seat or move from your house? But yeah, I don't want to do hair for the whole stream, so I'll probably like finish off this section of the hair so we can get something solid. And then we may move on to a different section, so you guys don't have to sit here for the hair the whole time. All right, so black raspberry. Do a few of these strands with the black raspberry. And let's switch our music up just a little bit. Oh, move from Rhode Island to Indiana. Oh, gotcha. Well, perhaps it will be a good thing. Sometimes change is good. We are moving as well, and I honestly can't wait. It's gonna be good. Thanks, Della. Yeah, I was going for kind of like a burgundy, you know? Oh, Michelle, thank you. Get some hypes in chat for Michelle. Exclamation point hype. Use those handy dandy hype emotes. Thank you so much, Michelle. You are so sweet. I appreciate you popping in here. Thank you. Alright, a bit more black raspberry here. Okay. tiny little strands here. Sounds good, Lozzie. Sounds good. Enjoy your ride. So, do this little strand over here. Yeah, we also should probably do her eye today. Her eye would be good. Ooh, and her eyebrow. Hi, Angie. Good morning or afternoon. Hello. Okay. Let's see, follow this strand here. Ooh, that's a long strand. Okay. There we go. Here. Okay. And we're just using that black raspberry right now. Take this strand right here. Okay, this one follows around to here, so grab this end. A little bit in the middle here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, the hair can sometimes take the longest just because there's so many, especially with the way Hanna draws hair. You know, you've got basically each individual, I won't say strand because it's clearly not like absolute strand, but you know, each individual section can be a little rough. Okay, it's coming along. Oh, well, that'll be nice, Michelle. You'll be around family a bit more. Okay. And then we're gonna go here. And then, let's see, let's do these two here. So doing these highlights is kind of what gives it the depth rather than just coloring straight strands, you know? Oh, it just jumped back to the beginning? Oh, how funny. Did you get back down to where it was? Or did you have to scroll down? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and grab our black cherry now. So depending on, you know, how big your strand of hair is, you'll space out all your colors accordingly, you know? Oh, thank you, Angie. Yes, I am so excited. It's gonna be so amazing. So amazing. I absolutely cannot wait. Okay. When it's this much and the colors, like the black cherry, are similar to the black raspberry, if you look away, it's hard to see sometimes, like, if there's any strands that you missed and didn't put the black cherry, because I think once we add the Caran d'Ache blender, I think it would be painfully obvious if we didn't put some black cherry somewhere, you know? Okay. I think that was a black cherry everywhere. Okay, now let's go ahead and add in the... Let's do some dark brown. Thank you, Connie. Yes, I'm so excited. No, you're fine, Angie. Dark brown. Yeah, we got lucky with the place that we were looking for, and we were just right place, right time, and we got it, and we move in 2 weeks. It's super exciting, but I'm going to make some content for while I'm gone so that the channel isn't completely silent while we try and get things settled and moved, you know? I mean, we'll have to get the internet switched over and everything else. So if I can get them scheduled for like a premiere, that would be good. There. No, we're renting. Yeah, it's probably about maybe 10 minutes away. But yeah, we are just renting for now because we're not planning on being here for too much longer in Texas, and we didn't want to lock ourselves into purchasing a house. But even if we're here 2 more years, we need a bigger place. The kids are getting older; they need their own rooms. It was more than time, so we're just renting. But places are getting snatched up like crazy around here, and so we were so excited to find one that we wanted, you know? Okay, let's see, light umber. Yeah, the housing market is absolutely insane right now. Whether you're buying or renting, it's just like they are gone. Gone. Right, Andy? Yeah, and I wanted some more definition. And once we get her hair down, considering how dark it is, we may make her skin even darker. So we shall see. Just using light umber right now. Leaving a little bit of space for that French Gray 20. And then we'll go over with the sepia to make sure that we've got kind of that contrast between the strands. Oh, absolutely, Kenny. Yeah. So when I say movers, we're going to be hiring movers for all the big furniture so that we don't have to worry about that. And then all of the individual stuff will be moving over. So, you know, have the movers move over the beds and the table and the couch, etc., etc., etc. Okay. All right, let's use our French Gray 20. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay. See, I didn't put any light umber here. You can always tell that when you start to layer the colors over one another. These strands look so rough in comparison to the ones we already finished. Okay, so now we're gonna grab our blender because we're gonna follow the same pattern that we did before. So we're gonna do blender, then we'll do the white to tone down a little bit, and then we'll use the sepia to redefine the edges. Because that's the thing too, is even though I didn't like how the saturation of the blender, if I were to do it differently, it might not look quite the same. And it would be pretty obvious. So I'm just going to go with the same method that I did with the other strands so that they're similar. bear with me here. There's multiple stages of this. I need to get this thing in a pencil extender here. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead, brush this off. And we're gonna give this a quick sharpen. We're gonna use our white. Zoom out just a bit, yeah? Give you a bit better of an idea. Thanks, Jenny. It's at that teenager stage right now, you know? It's not grown up yet. I'm not missing any of these up here. Okay, let's brush this off. Okay, now let's grab our sepia. Okay, so where some of the strands overlap, we want to make sure that we're getting in some of that variation. Stream and some 37 had a chance to come out. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, those kittens are adorable. Getting there. We may add some kind of pink on top of this a little bit. Oh, thanks, Chloe. Let's say I make it look like a scar from a cutlass. There you go. Yeah, this pirate's seen some things, man. Been around the block a few times. Oh. Give this another quick sharpen here. Yeah, a big part of it is just making sure you're keeping that contrast going. If things start to get too muddy, then it kind of, your eye and lose interest. Oh. Let's do a little bit more up here. Yeah, polys will work just fine. I rarely use Prismas. This is definitely an out of the ordinary dealio for me. Just lots of light layers. You can still use the Caran d'Ache blender and the Prisma White if you have a Prisma White, or any other kind of like if you have the Lumi White, that will work too. I like those because they're soft, but I tend to use Prismacolor because they are less expensive. You know, if you're just buying single whites, they're less expensive than Caran d'Ache. Okay. No worries, Michelle. All right, now I want to grab Deco. Let's see, do I want Deco Pink? Hang on. Yeah, let's try Deco Pink. I'm gonna go over that gray just a tiny bit. See what that does. See if we like that. Yeah, I like that. So imagine that, but for the rest of her hair. Yeah, we're definitely going more burgundy than we are brown, for sure. But I'm cool with that. All right, I want to grab a little bit more of this black, let's see, that's dark brown. I want black raspberry. Okay, I'm gonna add more to this strand here. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was looking a little too gray almost. Didn't mean to put that there. All right, so we're gonna add just a little bit more of this black raspberry here. And we're just kind of giving it that sort of contrast here. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna leave that alone for now. Okay. We can always fiddle with it some more later. But let's make sure we are nice and in focus. There we go. Let's do a little bit of her eyebrow here. Yeah, it's a little bright. Okay. And we'll start with the black raspberry. I'm gonna turn this here. This is gonna be easier for us to do kind of the flick here. All right, so black raspberry is what we're gonna start with. And we're gonna have our black cherry. Thanks, Kenny. Black cherry. Okay. And then let's grab our light umber. It's a nice sharp point here. Okay, light umber. Okay. Let's grab our 20% French gray. We're going to fill this in here. Okay. Now we're going to grab our dark brown. Let's grab our light umber. Where'd that go? Light umber. Here we go. Thanks, Kenny. Okay. We're going to grab our sepia. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, get a nice sharp point on this. Kind of doing flicks above the line just to give it a little bit more of that kind of eyebrow look to it. Okay. And you're gonna get a little bit of white here. Yeah, we'll definitely be adding some more shadow to her skin to kind of balance out the dark hair. But we are gonna go with a green eye on this one. So let's grab dark green. Let's see. That's peacock green. What number is dark green? Dark green is 908. Do I have it out already? Nope, that's pale green. No, I don't. Wait. There we go, 908. Okay, and I think apple green, which is 913. Oh wait, that's not right. No, apple green is 912. Sorry, apple green is 912. Okay, we're gonna get nice sharp points on this. Oh, we need to get a black too, and our Posca. Or actually, we might use the gel pen. Yeah, we might just use the gel pen. That's 6, that's fine. Alright, let's grab our black. Go, already got a nice sharp point on that. Let's see. We're also gonna grab. Actually, our French Gray 20 will work nicely on this. French Gray 20 and French Gray 50, I think. Yes. And also Rosy Beige. Okay. And this is all for her eye. Bring that bit. There we go. All right, so we are going to start with, we're going to grab Rosy Beige here, okay? And we're going to do this little part, inside part of her eye there. Pretty simple. Nothing too complicated. Okay, then we're going to grab French Gray 50. French Gray 50. Do this a little bit over the top. Put on the bottom. Now we're going to grab French Gray 20. Okay. Then we're going to grab our white. A nice sharpen here. Okay. And we're just going to soften those grays just a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to grab our dark green. Okay. And we're going to get our apple green. Okay. And we're gonna get our white. I'm gonna soften these greens just a little bit. Brush that away. We're actually gonna grab our kelp green. Quick sharpen. Okay. Kind of over it, leaving a little bit of the light green on the inside. Okay, we're gonna grab our black. We're gonna fill in that middle circle here. Okay, we're gonna add our highlights in a minute, but first I want to grab the French gray 50%. Okay. No, I want darker than that. We're gonna go French gray 90%. We have French gray 90 out, which this is 70. We must have 90 out already. See, that's sandbar brown. 50. Ah, French gray 90. Here we go. Okay. Darken this. Alright, then we're going to grab the French gray 50. Soften the edge a little bit. Okay, we're going to use our white. Okay. And then we're going to use our gel pen here. Make sure. There. Now that we have our eye color and our hair color in, we're actually going to add a little bit more shadow to around her eye and a little bit on her hairline here. Okay, so we are going to grab dark brown again. Okay, nice sharp point for dark brown. Sometimes it's hard to tell how dark you really need to go until you've got the other colors next to it. So dark brown. So I'm adding a little bit of the dark brown here, leaving a little bit of highlight on her lower lid here, and then we are going to darken her crease here as well. And a lot of times you can think about it like you're putting on makeup. Okay. Now we're going to grab our, which one is this? Clay Rose. Hi, Mona. Thanks, Connie. It's the Clay Rose. Soften the edge of that brown there a little bit. Okay. Okay. Smear that white. I think we're good. All right. Now what we want to do is we're going to get our black here. It's already got a pretty nice sharp point. I'm very carefully. My hand may block it a little bit based because I'm trying to get a secure hold on it, but we're going to redefine her lashes a little bit. So bear with me. We're putting on her mascara. Okay. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Emma. Glad you are here. Okay, so we're just making sure she's got her full makeup here. Welcome back, Michelle. Okay. So we've given her back her eyelashes here. Let's go ahead and grab our sepia. Yep, green, green, green. Well, with burgundy hair and a green shirt, how can we not go green, you know? All right, so we're gonna grab our sepia. And we are going to add a bit more shadow here. Like I said, once you get the surrounding colors down, it kind of gives you something to work off, and you know, you can kind of decide how much more you want to add or not add, you know? Thanks, Allie. Okay, let's see. Let's add just a little bit there. We're gonna add here. A little bit of that highlight there, kind of at the top of the brow. Okay, let's add some more under the headband. Okay, and then let's grab our chestnut again. We'll blend that chestnut edge here in just a minute. Okay. A bit more chestnut here. Okay, now let's grab our beige sienna. Yeah, see, I'm really glad we went darker on her skin. It just works so much better. Plus, I mean, y'all are right. She's a pirate. She's gonna be tan. Let's see here. Bit over here. There we go. All right. Smooth that out. Okay, let's see. Let's use rosy beige. Now, like I said, with this many layers, it does get more difficult. You can get a little more streaky, or things can slide around a little bit more, so just, you know, proceed with caution when you're layering on this much, considering how much we have added to her skin, you know? Try not to get too frustrated, and if you feel like you are, it'll be a good idea to step away. Oh, awesome, Michelle. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I dropped the pencil. Oof, hang on, there we go. Straight from the book. I just cut it out. I did, I cut it out. All right, let's grab sepia again real quick. Hi, Jeanette. Welcome. Okay, rosy beige again. Okay. At some point, I gotta leave her skin alone, right? Thanks, Kenny. Yeah, it really starts to come together once you start seeing more of the colors fill in, you know? Hi, Shannon. well. Okay. Let me think. What time is it? 9:20? I don't know that I want to start in on the parrot. Let's do... You know, actually, let's just work a little bit more on this hair. Get some more of this in. Oh, sounds good, Connie. Enjoy your kittens. All right, so what were we using? Black raspberry. Okay. And we've got these little bubbles on the outside of her. I'm not quite sure what color we'll do for the bubbles yet. And the parrot, I'm thinking a bluish for the parrot, but we'll see. I'm not quite sure what stage we'll do the parrot at. I also have these freckles here too. Let's hop back over the freckles for a second, and let's do... I'm gonna do light umber. Actually, you know what I want to use? Let's see, do I have it in here? We are going to use a very special pencil on her freckles. Hang on, I gotta grab it out. It's at the very top drawer here because I don't use it that often. These are ones that aren't super, okay, maybe not top shelf. Which drawer did I put it in? They're not super readily available. These are my pride and joy of my Prismacolor collection here. Got my headphones back in. I've shown them before, but a while back I was able to get my hands on some metallic colored pencils. They are fairly difficult to find, but I want to grab, for her freckles, I want metallic maroon. Here it is. Now, I don't have all of the metallic ones that I have sharpened because some of them I only have one of a color, but if I have an extra one, I go ahead and sharpen it. And this is a metallic maroon. So, if you're following along and you're like, what? No, I don't have a metallic maroon. Do you like clay rose or sienna brown? I'm trying to go for a not super, kind of a warmer brown, but not something super dark. But I was just looking at it on my chart and I'm like, this is what I want to use. So yeah, this is an older pencil. This is when it was still made in the USA. I don't know if you can see here. Pretty, it's got the metallic writing out, so it's hard to read, but it's got the barrel printed on it, metallic maroon, and it is number 1044. But yeah, they are not as easily come by. But that is what I want to use on her freckles. All right, so metallic maroon is what we're using. Don't use these pencils very often, so this is like mind-blowing at the moment. Okay. I mean, maybe they're tattoos. Maybe they're not freckles. Who knows? All right, look at that. Super exciting. Woo! Our little freckles. Catherine! Catherine, thank you. Can we get some hypes in chat for Catherine? Exclamation point hype. Thank you so much. Oh, where's my button? Where's my button? There it is. Okay. And some hype emotes. Oh my goodness, Catherine, thank you so much. Just sneaking in here with that. You are so sweet. Get some hypes. Oh my goodness. Good morning! Good morning to you! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Seriously, like you all just blow my mind sometimes. You're just all awesome and sweet and generous. Just even, you know, spending your time here with me, like I absolutely love it. You're all amazing. This has been just streaming in general, like, has helped this whole pandemic. Like, I know a lot of the restrictions are lifting now and things are starting to get back to normal, but you know, this last year has just shown me how amazing this community has been. And I'd be lying if I said, you know, that this doing this streaming and everything is a big part of the reason. Like, you all are a big part of the reason why this move has been able to happen. We've been able to save more and plan more, and honestly, yeah, this was a big reason why we were able to manage this move, and it's been wonderful, and we cannot wait to get into the new place. You all are just absolutely amazing, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. So thank you. Thank you very, very much. Which is why, absolutely, after we're all moved in and settled, I want to celebrate. And we're going to do a week-long stream when everything is all, you know, settled and said and done. Oh, thanks, Angie. It's very heartwarming to see a community come together when, you know, everything is just kind of crazy, you know? It's been good. It's been good. We are fortunate that way, and it makes me just that much more grateful for all of you. God, you're gonna make me tear up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna plan some content. I'm gonna plan some content for while I'm gone, so the channel isn't completely silent, because there will be a time where I'm not gonna be able to live stream because, you know, my computer will be in a box, or we won't have the internet set up yet. Like, it's gonna take some transition time. So I want to make some content beforehand so I can, like, set some premieres or something. And then after everything's all set, because everybody loved it before when I did that week-long stream before. And so I was just like, well, what a perfect way to come back is just a solid week-long of stream, you know? Because we did it for the release of Worlds of Wonder. So it seems like a good thing to do now. All right, so black cherry. Right, Angie? So much. Absolutely. So I will color the other half of her hair off stream so you guys don't have to sit through all of that. And then we'll be able to work on more. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Oh, well, Catherine, you're amazing. I appreciate that so much. I feel like I'm channeling Mary over here. Mary! But just, yeah. You all are amazing. And I want to make sure you all know. Okay, that's black cherry. I don't know about a full walkthrough, but I think once I get the office set up completely, most definitely. Most definitely. Okay, maybe I'll give you a tour of the kitchen. The kitchen's so nice. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. It's gonna be so amazing. Bye, Michelle. Thank you for being here, and thank you again for your super chat. I'd like to know, where are the places that are opening up? Yeah, Texas is definitely getting back to normal. Governor Abbott said that if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. Which I don't think I'll be ditching mine quite yet. I'm only watching Pink Try. You're sweet. But things are definitely starting to get back to normal. Even us, like, we started to do more things. You know, I'm still a little hesitant because obviously the kids aren't vaccinated. I know that, you know, it's not as bad for kids, but the paranoia in me still is hesitant. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and for us, this move is a big part of it. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be nice. Oh, thanks, Allie. Yes, the kitchen is so pretty. It's so pretty. The kitchen I have now is, like, incredibly small, and, you know, we've made it work. Because, I mean, we live in an apartment right now. I'll be perfectly honest. We live in an apartment. So it's just, it is time. It is time for something new. Is open, no mask required for this if you're fully vaccinated. Yeah, same thing. Since entering a local coloring contest because of your streams and helped him technique and confidence. Oh, Catherine, that makes me so glad. You know, you can let him know that when I was younger, I also entered coloring contests. We're using light umber now. At the grocery store, local grocery store in the town that I grew up in, they always had coloring contests. And they would hang all the coloring pictures on the wall at the grocery store. And the prize winners got like, it was like $5, $10, and $15 were the prizes. And you know, when you're like 11 years old, 15 bucks, that's a lot of money, you know? So I always entered the coloring contest and had so much fun with those. Oh, that's awesome, Allie. Oh, awesome, Miss Rena. Hello. Okay, using this light umber here. Okay, and then let's go in with our 20% French gray. It always looks so different than when like the fully finished product. Like this looks like night and day compared to the top part. Okay, then let's use our blender pencil. All right, then we're gonna go over this. Yeah, the blender really brings it to life. Then we'll go over with white, and then we'll refine some of the color, and then it should look about the same. Well, and the UK just lifted a bunch of restrictions too, didn't they? Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Welcome back, Lozzie. All right, and then we're going to use the white. Prince Edward Island. Prince Edward Island. PEI is Prince Edward Island. Beautiful, beautiful island. Can't wait to go someday. Gotta go see the Anne house. There's that. Good morning, Mandy. Yep, it's Anne's Island. Exactly, exactly. All right, let's go in now with our sepia. Okay. Making sure we don't lose any of that contrast. We may go in with some dark brown too. Make sure that we are not quite as pink as it's looking now. But we're gonna get the rest of this sepia in first. How much longer are you steaming for this morning, Emily? I think you're popping out to camper to color and bring you up on the laptop. Truth be told, probably not that much longer. We're gonna finish up this hair and then wrap it up. Steve actually has a dentist appointment he has to go to this morning, so the hair will probably be it for today. And then we'll pick this back up again on Friday. Okay, and let's grab our dark brown now. Okay, sounds good. So dark brown a little bit. And then we'll go in with our black raspberry to redefine a few spots. And then, if I remember correctly, we also use that Deco Pink over the top. And those are some discontinued colors I would love to have. What is it? There's like Deco Blue. There's a few other decos that they used to have that they don't have anymore. Why they got rid of the decos, I don't know. Those were good colors. All right, let's grab our black raspberry. Thanks, Mandy. Okay. Redefine some of these lines here. Go. Okay, now we're gonna grab our Deco Pink. Oh yeah, it's such a pretty color, Allie. I've never had it, but I've seen pictures of it, and yeah, it looks so pretty. All right, Deco Pink. Unless I got like a bunch of extra of them, I'd honestly probably be too afraid to use the Deco Blue just because they're not around anymore. I need like a secret stash of like 80 of them, and then we'll be good. You know? Somebody's got to have that, right? 80 of them? All right, we're going to use a little bit of light umber on this one. Sure, we're bringing in some of that visible brown here. Not completely burgundy here, you know? All right, let's sweep that away. That's interesting. That looks... I think I needed to use more black cherry. I might have to go back over and fix that. That's the only downside with, like, using, like, having time in between, which is why I'll probably finish the hair off today, because then you forget your color combinations, you know? Yeah, I think more black cherry was what I needed. And then we'll grab the white. That out a bit more. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It'll all work out when... Sorry, I realized how bright that was. It'll all work out when we get all the rest of the hair done. I'll make adjustments as needed so that it all matches. But yeah, not too shabby for today. Looks a little glowy on camera, but I swear it looks darker than it is. Let's see if we lower that. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That gives you an idea where we're going with it, though. But yeah, so I'll finish up the hair on the other side before we have our next stream, and then we may start on the parrot next, we may do the shirt, but either way, we're gonna pick it back up again on Friday. Today's Wednesday, so it'll be Friday night. Friday night is when we'll work on it. Or the combos on a sticky. Well, see, I had the combos. It's just a matter of how much I put on each. If I have to stop coloring a page, I just slap post on it and write down the color combos on it. See, that's good. But I have over 2,000 of the original charismas. Catherine, do you have 100 of the Deco Blues? But that's awesome, Catherine. I know Color with Claire was collecting the charismas beforehand. Where did you get them all? For sure, Shannon. Okay. yeah, I think I'm going to head out. Thank you again, Michelle, for your super chat. Catherine, thank you for your super chat. You all are just amazing. And thank you everyone words are hard. Thank you to everyone that hung out today. 900, there you go. And yeah, you all are just amazing. And I was so excited to share the house news with everyone. And yeah, we're gonna pick this back up again on Friday. eBay, that'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah, so Friday night, 8:30 p.m. US Central Time, we'll pick up again on this page and we'll keep cracking away at it. In the meantime, everybody, have a great rest of your week. Stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you this weekend. All right? Have a great rest of your day. Bye.